the Colts. Yeah, but I had to be fair, Mook. I had to get everybody who didn't play the computer.
Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The shadows starting to get a bit
trade deadline over.
The NFL season is
it's
here,
over.
and we're underway on EA Sports.
Man, you bet not do that, man. I'm good. He'll get one. He'll take one. He took one today, though.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside in this first quarter.
I gotta be fair.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them.
I'm not playing with people next year. Rules gonna be enforced. It's gonna be a lot different, man. I'm telling you.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check 3, check 3. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check Mike 54. Mike 50. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
All right, I'll call you back, Mook, after this.
Ready. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Here we go. Hey, echo. Mike 54. Mike 56.
Now back to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will have a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Go.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Shift. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Mike's 50. Hey, Alpha. Here we go. Undercrunch. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
How they just block Sid on that.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They'll look to throw. A dump off now to Hill. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Hey, Mike's 50. Oh, hey, lock it. Ship. Watch the ship. Hey, now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Down. 30 base.
And now the Texans want to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They come out here in the eye.
Gator. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Switch. He's coming. Double up. Man. Check. Yep. Speed grip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Don't get nervous. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hey, switch. Hard. Check the backer.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kalen Ballage with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Come on. 180. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, come on now. Wide. Get wide. Lock in. Hey, alert 3.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Get up. 180. Eat. Here we go, D. All day, defense. All day. Let's go.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. These two teams all tied after 1.
Move. Check. Crunch. Hey. I-7. Go.
And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Get up. 180. Oh, yeah. Lock in. Here we go again. Hey, Watch it, I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Hey, orbit.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, let's get this.
Again, it's Trubisky. It's complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Oh, here we go.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Trubisky will come up here first and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Get that ball. 55 is Mike, guys, 55. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
Bravo.
55 is Mike. Check.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down.
Look
Open
at
man, here's Foster. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Hey, exit.
You don't want it.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Gotta do better. Come on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Check 55, Mike. Check pass.
Red, up.
Banjo.
Hey, alert.
Trubisky on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, it's our house. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, tight. Mike 56. Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they...
And oh, he pumped it up! Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hey, tight down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. That's caught out wide by Stills. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. Hunter Henry brings it in. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Leo!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
look at it. Man, I can't win in this game.
Into the 43, so down inside the 45 and the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man.
Damn,
I'm not going to tip
more
it.
can I
I'm going to
do?
doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a first carry for their fullback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he finds Stills, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To the outside,
look at that.
To Williams. There sets up 2nd and goal.
Man.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Mixon trying to punch it in, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Well, this is caught by Williams.
Man, I can't win.
Touchdown.
They give me the fumbling.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Oh, that's your phone, Daddy.
You stressed on my phone?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
50 the mic. 50 the mic. It's been a long day for you.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Catch made, it's Moreau.
Look at this. Catch the ball, go backwards.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Look,
And he's going to be
man, I'm done, man.
Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
How many times do we say
internet be messed up or something?
So many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 31 yards there and a first down.
I can't help but laugh, and the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting starters carries.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there.
Everybody can do what they want on me.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Texans in control.
Bro, what is going on?
As well as we start the fourth. Now Joe Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So
Man, the game lag. Look at this.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Look
He'll
at
get a
this,
nice chunk there
man.
on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
18 and 20.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's lagging out. I can't even move my players.
Here's the fullback, Zach Line. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yards back at the 12. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Texans...
Man! God, dog!
He's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, attacked and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay.
Wow!
Big tackle, knock the ball free.
Man!
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings?
Man.
Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
What can I do?
There's something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Hey, Haywood! Let's go!
Back to throw now on first down. 20. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Jaguars. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags
give us something. Damn. Thank you.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because
oh my goodness, please don't do this to me.
And all of a sudden, they heard the
oh no!
And they've got to go out and finish
no!
Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly
man, no! No, no, no!
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll wind up getting this one.
Man, this game, man, this is...
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
All they did was jack me the whole game.
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up
The
1st and 10.
whole game.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one.
Wow,
Texans
man.
Touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, Charlie, 6'6", 5.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. They'll look to throw now on first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker.
I'm surprised they didn't let him intercept.
Right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Hey, wahoo!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll drop to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
I'm done. I can't play no more. I'm like really done.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Delta. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
But that's a touchdown. That wasn't even a touchdown.
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I can't even call damn time out. I'm so frustrated. I done called a regular ass kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you, these